Hi everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to Titanfall 2. Well, okay, it's not really Titanfall 2. As it says, it's a pre-alpha tech test, and that doesn't really make it Titanfall 2 because it's pre-alpha. I don't really get what pre-alpha means. Let's be fair, like it could be a beta test, and I think people are sort of calling it a beta test because pre-alpha, you don't even have a game if it's pre-alpha. Alpha testing is something that developers do before they pull the whole thing together. So how can something be pre-alpha? It seems a bit weird to me to call something pre-alpha. A tech test, I think this is really cool they're doing it, just to kind of load in all of get servers online, get it bombarded. Hopefully this means like the actual day one of the release, the game won't fall over and be crap, which annoys everybody. And it's also quite cool because I always find like with any kind of game like this where there's quite free running, quite a lot of map tactics, different people with different styles, there's always someone who breaks something somewhere. So to let everybody in and try and break it before the game's released, and maybe like twist the dynamics as well before the actual game's released, it's going to be much easier to change it now than it is when it's actually released. In my opinion, I'm not I don't own Respawn. I'm not part of Respawn, so that is just how I perceive things working through. And what I'm going to do, it's available from 4 PM, which is in 2 hours' time. There was an earlier tech test, which sadly I missed. I was busy doing something. I can't remember what I was doing last weekend. But this is cool, right? I wasn't on my 2016 games to play Titanfall 2. I did play Titanfall 1 because pretty much it was the only thing that came out on the Xbox One at that time, which came out with a lot of hype. It's 3 years ago now that Titanfall and the Xbox came out. And obviously Respawn have got this massive following after Call of Duty 4. And I played the smeg out of Call of Duty 4. Literally gold guns, max prestige. Yeah, it became my life for a good few years. And so Titanfall came out with a massive amount of hype. I played it a lot. I put it down after a while. It didn't really seem to be much progression, not much to it in terms of game modes, but this is actually looking quite cool. There's a single player, there's different types of maps, there's obviously new Titans, new weapons, new everything. It's still a first-person shooter, so undoubtedly I think I'm going to get owned because I don't really play many first-person shooters anymore, but we'll see. But what I'm planning to do is, I'm going to check it out. It's free, right? Why not check this out? It's a free game. Get stuck into it. I mean, anybody can come in along and play the pre-alpha / beta / tech test / let's make sure everything works before we go live in October, which is literally 2 months away. And do you think I'm really going to be able to do mass dynamic changes to my game in 2 months? No. Am I being cynical? Maybe I am. But what do I know? Nothing really. So don't ignore everything I've just said. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to play it out, play a few game modes. There's 3 different game modes you can play in this pre-alpha test. I'm going to play each one, see what it is, play it for a few hours, cut it up, make a video. So look out for those over the coming weekend. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully Titanfall 2 is something you're interested in. As I say, get stuck in and download it yourself because you've got 2 days in order to play it for free. Pretty sweet, huh? Without further ado, let's check out what she has to say for herself. Huzzah!
Greetings, Xbox One pilots, and welcome to the world of Titanfall 2. Thank you for joining our multiplayer tech test. We're asking everyone to help us stress test an early build of Titanfall 2 and our brand new networking backend to find all the issues before we launch on October 28th. We're all really excited to hear your feedback. This is only an early look at Titanfall 2 and includes only a small portion of the content that you will enjoy in the final release. Make sure and head to our forums at Titanfall.com to let us know what you think, and thank you for your participation and support. For starters, we're giving you a look at 2 maps. Welcome to the dense urban streets of Boomtown and the open fields of Homestead. Each poses unique opportunities and challenges for both pilot and Titan gameplay. Today, we're giving you a peek at one of the brand new modes in Titanfall 2, Bounty Hunt. In this mode, you and your teammates are tasked with clearing the remnant field ground units through 3 waves, earning a bonus for every kill you obtain. Between each wave, make sure and bank your bonus points to increase your team's score. At the end of each wave, the remnant fleet will unleash a Bounty Titan. Once on the field, You must defeat the marked bounty to earn a massive bonus. If you need a break from bounty hunt, we've also included a classic 8v8 mode, pilots versus pilots, in order to put your pilot mobility and combat skills to the ultimate test. As a pilot, you are the apex predator, and your arsenal has been greatly expanded. New weapons include the L-Star, a rapid-fire energy assault rifle, and new abilities like the grappling hook take Titanfall's mobility to new heights. This is just a sample of what you'll have access to, and as you progress and level up, new weapons and abilities will unlock to further expand the gameplay opportunities. So make sure to customize your loadouts and see what works best for you. And of course, we're letting you try out some of the brand new Titans. In Titanfall 2, each Titan now has their own unique personality, signature style, and exclusive core ability that needs to be earned. Plus, a special weapon and set of skills that differ dramatically from the other Titans on the field. In this tech test, you'll get a chance to try out Scorch, a fire expert who controls battlefield positioning with his powerful thermite, and Ion, a power and energy specialist with the ultimate core power, her massive chest-fired laser beam. Finally, we're also very excited for you to try out our new network system. Networks provide a friendly place to hang out between matches and truly elevates Titanfall 2's social game. You'll be placed in a default network to start, but you can join others that better suit your social or gameplay style. Or if nothing feels like the perfect fit, you can create your own network for you and your friends. Well, that covers everything you need to know. Now get out there and dominate the enemy team. But most importantly, have fun and make sure to check out everything Titanfall 2 has to offer when we launch on October 28th, including our brand new single-player campaign.
So all is looking pretty cool if you ask me. It's going to now try and connect, but you can't actually connect because it's not live yet. And yeah, I guess it's like they've had 3 years since Titanfall 1. They've obviously had a load more investment, load more time to do the single player campaign, which is inherently going to cost money for voice acting, you know, programming, all that sort of good stuff, whereas multiplayer probably wouldn't. Hopefully embellished out all the Titans, the gameplay modes. I guess Bounty Hunt looks pretty cool and dynamic. The fact that I think one of the things I struggled with last time, trying to reflect from 3 years ago, which is quite difficult, is the kind of lack of immersion in a way in Titanfall 1, because I just felt like I was in this continual battle, and it really depended on how good your teammates are as to whether or not you won. And with this network, which is probably the first time I've seen that sort of thing on an Xbox game, or on PS4 as well, where you're able to log in to a certain group of players who you know get on with. Maybe it's your friends, your playlist. I think that's actually going to be quite... It seems they haven't really publicised it that much, but for the hardcore Titanfall players, I'm sure that is going to be a massive big thing. Whether it creates this really big skill gap between those who are in their own little network as to those kind of random public players like myself who just dip in and out, it might make it quite hard to win, but we will see. So let me know in the comments below what you think about Titanfall 2. Let me know if you've also played in the pre-alpha tech test and what you thought of it. What would you like to change? What did you enjoy from the original Titanfall? What do you think Respawn... Would you like Respawn to go back and do another Modern Warfare style first-person shooter? Maybe they'd never do it, but you know how good Call of Duty 4 was, and in my opinion the Call of Duty series... Call of Duty 2 was good, but they also made that. There's a big story about Respawn and Activision. Go and Google that on the internet if you don't know anything about it. Basically Activision, yeah, they like the Call of Duty series, that's all I'm saying. For good reason, because it makes a lot of money. But I would quite like Respawn to try and generate something very similar to Modern Warfare. They probably are interested because they've been there, done that, and want to go into something new. However, we shouldn't really talk about first-person shooters and Respawn, because we should talk about Titanfall 2, their new work. So look out for more videos. I'm going to play each game mode, do some highlight reels, do some kind of funny stuff, and hopefully that'll be cool. So look out for them on our channel. As I say, hit me up with the comments as to whether you played it, what you think of it, your impressions, and hopefully we'll see how we get on. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Take care now, guys.